Good morning, everyone. I'm Chef Lorianne Raji at Laney College here in Oakland, California. I'm co-chair of this department, and I want to invite you to our orientation. We're happy to have you here during these COVID times, and I'm going to walk you through our program so you feel more confident and capable getting through the program, because it's a wonderful experience for you. These are life skills you're learning, and I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy it as much as we enjoy teaching you. My colleagues and I are here today to remind you that food is inspirational, it's powerful, it's political, it's many things, and it's your choice what you do with your education here. We are here to show you very fine skills, both in culinary arts, cooking, and culinary arts, baking. I'd like to explain to you the culinary arts programs. We have two distinct programs: culinary arts, baking and pastry, and culinary arts, restaurant management, which is cooking. So you will see on the screen this form, and it's going to show you the classes. Why this is important to know is we want you to see that all these classes, we like you to take them as they are listed in sequence, not just kind of random. And the reason for that is it helps you get through the program faster, and you will build on your learning through each class. So, for instance, for baking, we start you in first semester with introduction and culinary math fundamentals. Then we move you into bread and then cake decorating. We go fill in with next semester, I should say, third semester, we do international patisserie and candy and confection, finishing with contemporary plated desserts and a few other classes that we think will build you into great pastry chefs. Having said that, how about let's talk about restaurant management. Restaurant management, we build you by putting you in intro to culinary arts fundamentals. We then get you into soup, stocks, and sauces, intro to garde-manger, and lab production where you are actually cooking hot food. We then move you into bistro cooking and nutrition, and then we follow up with international cuisine and some management courses to set you on your way. This will be in your orientation here. I've also included a way for you to not just get your certificate, but to take an extra 20 units so you can get your Associate of Science degree. This is the most important thing for you to do at community college. Most students come here to either get that Associate of Science degree or to build classes to transfer. So I would like to make sure that you understand this, so you will look at this form, and should you have any questions about how to take these classes in the sequence or what is important here, please come and see myself or my colleague Chef Chantal Martin, who is also the co-chair with me for this department. We can make waiver forms, we can make things happen, we can help you understand. We'd really just like to make sure that you feel confident in your journey in culinary arts. Thank you. I want to tell you about all the wonderful programs here at Laney to help you get through your 2 years with us, 2 years or more. So one of the programs we offer here is the DSPS, Disabled Students Program Services. And what does this do? Let's say you don't learn like other people. You learn differently. No one's judging. We're just trying to help. You can go and get evaluated and have special accommodations to help you get through the programs. Let's say you are visually or hearing impaired. We have things and tools and little fun stuff to help you on that journey. ADD, ADHD, these are issues that can be dealt with the right attention. So give us a chance to help you get through. So all of these things shouldn't stop you from being successful at Laney College. The other thing we offer here is financial aid. Hey, I don't know about you, I'm not loaded. So maybe you need a little help, a little government help to get through the classes, to buy your books, to pay your tuition. We got that covered too. Our financial aid department is open 5 days a week, like 8 to 4:30, and would be happy to help you out, listen to your story, and figure out if they can help support you on your journey. We also have a Veterans Resource Center. If you were formerly in the military and you have some GI Bill to spend, we have a department that helps you navigate that and gets you right through the program, gets you in and gets you through and gets you your certificate. So think about that. Also, you may or may not have access to a computer at home. Maybe your computer's on the fritz. Maybe your printer is, maybe you don't have a printer. We've got all that stuff here for you too. Our Technology Center in F-170, you can use the computer. You can print 10 pages free a day, so you can turn in your assignments with or without that printer. The library also offers wonderful things. Books, and more books, plus services. The library, you can find computers on the ground floor. The other fun thing about our library is all of the textbooks are available from all of our classes in the library. And if you don't want to buy the text, or you are having challenges, don't want to lug around the book, you can go to the library and you can print the pages you need for the day. I think they're 10 cents a page. And then you have that covered. You have the information you need to get through your programs. Our mission here is to get you through the program and out into your career. Not a job, not just a job, but your career. So think about the services we provide. There are many, many more, and they are available on the website. Remote/online student services at Laney College. Lots and lots of information, so check it out. I'd like to talk to you about the health benefits here at Laney College. When you enroll, you are charged a mandatory $19 health fee. What do you get for that $19? Let's talk about it. You get access to 2 different clinics on campus. One in the tower, Tower T250, and the other one in the Student Center on the 4th floor. What you can do in both places, in either place, is get a flu shot, HIV, pregnancy testing, referrals to dental clinics, and aspirins, and bandaging, and checking to see if your wound requires further help, like the emergency room. So these are essential services for you to keep you healthy. Along with that, though, we offer massage and acupuncture services by licensed professionals that come onto our campus to offer these services. You need to make an appointment, but these services are for you, and you should take advantage. And one final but very important thing here we offer is mental health services. Let's say you're having a rough day, you're upset, things are happening at home, you don't know how to handle things, you need to get it off your chest, so it gives you free access to a successful life at Laney. So here's what you do. You make an appointment with the health center, and you ask to see Lisa Sawadogo, who is the licensed professional running the health center, the mental health center, pardon me. And she will look after you. You will have access to her and some therapy. Empty your bucket so we can fill it up with sweet, delicious things, and you'll be on your way for a very successful future here at Laney College. Thanks. I want to talk about these. We all have them, but we discourage their use at Laney College while you're in class. Obviously, each instructor has their own rules about you using this when you're in class. So I do understand some of you have children or an emergency situation going on and you need to answer your phone. So in this case, you'll leave the room that you're in so you have your privacy. And then when you come back in, you must wash your hands. Please wash your hands every time you've finished using your phone to keep us all safe.
Hello, my name is Chef Chantal Martin. I'm the co-chair of the Culinary Department here at Laney College, and today I'd like to introduce you to the chef's uniform. All students and chef instructors must wear a uniform while they're working in the labs, and the uniform is comprised of a few particular pieces. One of the pieces is the chef's coat. It's a double-breasted coat. We like for you to wear white because that way we know if it's dirty and then it needs to be laundered. And then of course there are the pants. And we want you to have good quality cotton or cotton blend pants in black or black stripe or black checked pattern. And they should be, again, good quality pants, no leggings. The pants are important because they provide you an insulated protection against the hot equipment that you'll be working next to and around. As well, you'll need an apron. The apron also provides a layer of protection against the hot equipment that you'll be working next to. As well, it helps to keep your pants in good shape, in good condition. Then you also need to cover your head. The chefs you'll see wear toques, these are large hats. The students will wear floppies or berets or skull caps. The purpose across the board, regardless of what hat you wear, is that the hair is covered and does not get into the food that is being prepared. Very important. And then we have the shoes. You want to make sure that you have good quality shoes. They don't have to be expensive, but they have to be waterproof and slip resistant and closed toe. There should be no mesh that anything that might fall during the process of cooking can absorb through into your feet and into your skin. So again, solid surface, slip resistant, waterproof, and good support. You'll be on your feet for several hours and you want to protect your legs and your back and feel confident and healthy as you proceed through your training and ultimately into your career. It's important to think of general hygiene and cleanliness. It's important that we bathe every day, and for some of us, because we're in a hot environment, you might be sweating quite a lot, you might bathe twice a day. It's okay. You bathe as much, at least once a day, but as much as required to stay nice and fresh and clean. And no perfume. Food, the aromas of the ingredients that you'll be working with and cooking are going to be your perfume, and you don't want anything to inhibit your ability to smell and to experience the sensory pleasures and skills that you're acquiring as part of your culinary training. Hands and nails. So hands, of course, anytime if you receive a cut or a burn, we bandage the hand and then we also glove that hand so it's completely protected for you and protected for any of the food that you're working with. Next about the hands, and a very important component about the hands, is their cleanliness. We must wash them all the time. We always wash our hands every time when we enter the kitchen, and we wash as we're going through the process of cooking and baking. And we wash now with COVID every 30 minutes on the hour, regardless if we just washed our hands just 3 minutes ago, because we want to ensure that our hands are always clean and absolutely sanitary. Nails must be kept short, absolutely no polish and no extensions. We don't want any foreign elements getting into the food. And a good test is for you to look at your hand, for example this way, and if you can see your nails on the opposite side, they're too long. No nails, they're perfect. Now let's talk about jewelry. In general, we recommend no jewelry. Jewelry really should be reserved for when we're the customer, eating out in the dining room, not when we're creating our art in the kitchen. The last thing any of us wants is to have our diamond earring fall into the polenta. That being said, we understand that some of us, many of us, including myself, like to wear just a little bit. So we do allow a small amount, and it's really relegated solely to earrings and no more than 1 inch, so 1 inch or less, and that's about it. No watches, no bracelets, no necklaces. We really want to emphasize safety and sanitation, and jewelry presents problems for both of those conditions. They can become unsanitary. Rings especially, can harbor debris and bacteria that is transferred to the food that's being prepared. As well, rings, in case you were unaware, are one of the leading causes of finger dismemberment because they get caught in machinery, so we don't want that to happen. So no rings, no watches, no bracelets. All of these things can come in contact with food and then cross-contaminate in the process of cooking. And with necklaces, again, when we bend over, that might get caught on a piece of equipment and cause an accident, a very severe accident. But again, when it comes to earrings, we do allow small earrings, 1 inch or less, and that's the extent of it. If you have any piercings, we prefer that the piercings, for example, nose or multiple earring piercings are removed, because again, there's just more opportunity for things to come loose and find their way inadvertently into food, which prevents a safety hazard for guests who would be eating the food. So jewelry, really none or the bare minimum, and your chef will instruct you. Now let's talk about the syllabus. Think of the syllabus as your contract with the instructor. It will contain all the information that you need to contact your instructor, to know about the grading policy, the types of assignments that will be distributed, when those assignments will be due, and just the general format of the class. It's very important that you keep a copy of your syllabus with you throughout the duration of the term so that you have that information available and accessible when you need it. So the syllabus, very important. In the Laney College Culinary Arts Department, we also offer a course called Co-op Ed. This allows you to earn college credits for the work that you do outside. It's a fantastic opportunity for you to gain college credits, to gain experience, and to expedite your progress through the program. If you are currently working in the culinary field and are interested in earning college credits for that work, contact your instructor.
Hi everybody, it's Chef Lou. And I know it's hard to hear me, and it's a little hard to see me, but this is what we're going to do this semester. On a regular semester, I would look a little differently. I would have no face shield, and I wouldn't have to wear a mask. But this semester, I have to. It's to keep us all safe. So I'm really here to talk to you about who I am and also what you can do to help yourself stay safe and motivated during this next semester. So as most of you know, I teach Culinary 88, which is Intro to Food and Culture, which is a great class to take online, or if you can, come to school. I would say that the only drawback this semester would be not as many samples, but other than that, it's pretty fun. Introduction to Baking, Culinary 203, so we're hoping we're going to be able to come back to lab, but of course, everybody will be dressed, and Culinary 206, Cake Decorating. So I do have some strategies to help you learn cake decorating and Culinary 203, Introduction to Baking, even if we are 100% online. But I'm really here to talk to you about how to get the most out of your classes. That means coming to class. And what happens when you can't come to class? So, we're trying to help you learn the best we can. And we want to talk about what happens if you need to be absent. So there is no such thing as an excused absence, only an informed one. So what does that mean? That means that you let the teacher know if you can't come to class. The best way to learn at all the culinary classes is to come to class. But there will be times when you cannot come to class. For instance, if you're not feeling well, you have to take care of a family member, or you just have to take a day off. Let your teacher know. That means the teacher will be informed that you can't come to class, and we can make our best effort to make sure that you learn everything or find out all the information you may have missed. However, there is no excused absence. In other words, we need you to come to class. You're not actively learning unless you come to class. So we don't have such a thing as excused, only informed. But the best way for us to help you is to be informed, which means it's on you to let us know that you cannot come to class. The easiest way is by email. Every teacher has their email address on your syllabus. All you have to do is shoot us off an email so we know what you missed. And then we can direct you onto Canvas, online, Zoom you, or talk to you over the phone about how we can make sure that you can make up the work.
All right, my name is Chef David Chavez, and I am an instructor here at Laney College. I teach culinary fundamentals, an intro to the program here. And so I teach you, basically the introduction of the industry and the tools needed and the professionalism. So that's what I wanted to touch on a little bit right now in this orientation, is that the expectation of professionalism here at Laney College is of the highest. We expect everyone to be spoken to and speak to others with the highest amount of respect, and show up on time, be prepared. In the hospitality industry and culinary arts, being prepared is of the utmost importance, in the sense of you only find success if you're prepared to find that success. And so we take that extremely seriously here. And so I wanted to go over a little bit of the details about what professionalism we expect from you. We expect everyone to be greeted by yes chef or no chef, right? Not hey you or David or Lorianne. Everybody's Chef Martin, Chef Chavez, Chef David, and everyone is a little bit on their own, and they will tell you how they want to be greeted, but again, with the utmost respect. When you're greeting anybody here on campus, especially your fellow students, refer to them as chefs, because that's the goal here, is everyone becoming this, career path. Another thing I wanted to touch on is physical touch. It's a big thing in kitchens, and we take a lot of pride in our unspoken rules of touching in the kitchen. And so, the typical sense of the kitchen is that almost no touching is preferred. If you're behind somebody, you want to touch them on the shoulder a little bit. That's kind of a safe place to touch them. We want to be very sensitive to people's personal space and what they're comfortable with. And in the age of COVID, now we're at a new era where we want social distancing everywhere. And so the expectation is you're 6 feet apart from everyone around you, including myself and the other instructors. You wash your hands incredibly amount of times. But again, that distance is going to be extremely important in clear communication and how we feel around each other. And so, the expectation is 6 feet apart. And if you're behind somebody, you still say behind you, next to you, coming up on your right. And these are all terms you'll learn along the way in the program. I just want to give you a little insight of what that expectation is. It's letting people be aware of your presence. And through social distancing, it's a little bit harder, right? Because you don't feel the person next to you. They're 6 feet away from you, or they should be. And so it's really, really extremely important that we take that time to let people know we're coming up with something hot or something sharp, or I'm going to use that piece of equipment next, or I'm going to the walk-in. Anybody else needs something from the walk-in, and so on. It's being respectful and really smart about our movements. And we have to be even smarter about our movements through the age of COVID. And we all hope to come to face-to-face learning this semester. And when the time does come, we just want you to all be prepared for that. So again, emphasis on respect for your faculty members, your teachers, your other students, and anyone else you come in contact with on campus. And then safety and just having that sensibility of, what's right and what's wrong, and what you do in your personal life should directly apply what you do in your student life as well. I'm really excited for this semester, and I hope that I can be a part of this, everyone coming on board, and this orientation that we're sharing with you, and meet everyone along the way. So I'm very excited, and I welcome you to Laney. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on this orientation. We hope you found the information helpful and interesting. And again, welcome to the Culinary Arts program here at Laney College. We truly look forward to welcoming you this semester.
We're ready for you. We want to share some life skills, some cooking skills, and career skills to set you up for the rest of your life. If you need more information, check out the website listed right below here.
As well, please don't hesitate to contact us at our emails, also listed below. We look forward to hearing from you very soon, and we look forward to cooking and baking with you. Thank you very much. Laney College Culinary Arts.